And I think this was at the same time Alexa was catching a CBC journalist.
Oh, this is wild. Leo Kalinda.
Yes, yes.
Journalist working, a Rwandan-born journalist working with CBC Radio Canada since 1978 in a career spanning nearly 5 decades. I think it's multiple people at Leviathan. I don't know, that's what the name would indicate to me. Leo Kalinda has been identified in a Rebel News video as the man calling an Orthodox Jewish man in Montreal a dog, saying you are killed to go to Gaza so that you must die, and calling him a killer. And this Orthodox Jewish man, for all anybody knows, may have no actual ties to the state of Israel outside of the fact that he looks openly Jewish. And so that's why when they say, oh, it's about Zionism, the hell it is, because you don't know anything about this guy except that he looks Jewish. When asked why he was saying this, Leo Kalinda's response was, you know why. Oh, I think we know why, Leo Kalinda, CBC. Thank you to Alexa and Guillaume for collecting information regarding this incident so that we were able to identify the man in that disturbing video. Imagine if that were a Rebel News journalist saying anti-Semitic things out on the street. Look at this deranged lunatic.
Yeah, let's play this.
Let's play it.
Your dog. A dog.
Why?
Triple dog.
Why?
You know why?
Why?
You know why.
Because I'm wearing this?
Go to hell.
Because I'm wearing this?
Go to hell. Move.
Because I'm wearing this?
Move. That's what you want?
I want to know why you told me to go to Gaza.
Shut up.
Hmm?
Shut up.
Why should I shut up?
You're killed. You're dying.
You want me to die?
You must die.
Why should I die?
You know why.
Why?
You know why.
No, I don't.
You're a killer.
I'm a killer?
A triple killer.
Why?
Move.
Why am I a killer?
You're disturbing us.
Why am I a killer?
You know why.
Why?
You know why.
Why? But then when he started to say the threats of you need to die or you're a killer, that's when I backed off. I did reverse, and I called 911, telling them the story that someone harassed me and whatever, saying threats. I went to park my car in my parking, and I came back, and then this woman that you can see on the video in the beginning, wearing this Muslim dress, approached me saying that she's not with him, she's not a couple with him, she's by herself and she has nothing to do with him, but she was trying to tell him that he did something bad and blah blah blah. I said I all respect. I didn't raise my voice. I said I all respect and everything. I respect you as you are. I respect even him, and I don't mind if he says something. Okay, I will ignore it. But if he starts to say threat words, threat statements, this is something that is unacceptable. For me personally, I'm not afraid, but it can be offensive for other people. And I don't know what he can do in the future when he will get more, if that's what he says at night, maybe when he's more, higher or anything else, he might do something physical.
You must move.
Yeah, this is just like, I just, in the realm of reasonable, mature adulthood, I don't know where someone even thinks this is appropriate. Like it blows my mind that people are speaking to one another this way.
This Leo Kalinda, CBC journalist in Montreal, he turned his camera on thinking that he was the victim in all of this. Like, that's the audacity and gall of these people. preface the coverage of this from the state broadcaster, which is nil, versus the cries of Russian influence and Nazism in the Freedom Convoy, thanks to a staged flag that nobody saw anybody ever again. It was very clearly staged. Because if that person were actually really part of the Freedom Convoy, rest assured we'd know everything about him, thanks to the smear merchants over at the CBC and at the state-funded media. This is an actual guy with the same viewpoint on Jews as literal Nazis, working at the state broadcaster, buying his groceries with money he earned, working allegedly on behalf of the Canadian public. And have we heard anything from the CBC about this? Nothing. It's just so galling. There's a little club and nobody else is in it. They're in it. Nobody else is in it.
Yeah, exactly. And, the more information that comes out about the CBC and the kind of people that they hire, as you know, my brain is automatically going back to the interview with Frances
Widdowson.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, Frances Widdowson, and the journalist is just completely gaslighting her, trying to steer to her own narrative of how things went, and really trying to get gotcha questions to Frances. And if this is the likes of who is hired and the caliber of journalists that are hired by the CBC, it's no wonder Canadians are just done with them.
Yeah. This is supposed to be some sort of neutral broadcaster. And let's not kid ourselves. I don't think any broadcaster is neutral, which is why I don't believe in state broadcasters, because I don't want to pay for someone's bias. I don't think it's a surprise to anybody to find out that I'm a conservative and I see things through a conservative worldview, and that's how you're going to get the news from me, is through a conservative worldview. Here's the good news. You don't have to pay for it if you don't want to. I think everybody is smart enough. Look, I'll tell you, but I also think that you're smart enough to see it. So I wouldn't gaslight you into believing that I were unbiased. But CBC thinks that you're stupid, and that they're entitled to your money. And that's my problem with all of this. If you want to have a network of anti-Semites, I suppose that's your business in the free market, but don't expect everybody to pay for it. And that's what CBC does.
100%. And they're funded by the same government that is funding courses and departments dedicated to unpacking your unconscious racism and your unconscious bias.
Conscious racism.
And it's like, this is absolutely absurd. So it's no wonder that we're here right now, but that's where the Canadian government and its state broadcaster currently lie.
Yeah, I don't think the racism over at the CBC is unconscious at all. I feel like it's out front. It's completely conscious. They're not even trying to hide it. In fact, when they're being racist, they think the targets apparently are are the bad guys, and they're the victims.
Yeah, just complete reversal of reality, and you can see it on full display in that video shared by Alexa.